What's good, legends? It's Nova here, and today we're diving into patch 1.0.8 for RavenQuest, one of the biggest updates we've seen since launch, and this one, it hits hard. We've got guild revamps, economic tweaks, profession buffs, balance changes, and yeah, the long-awaited Augment refund system is finally here. So grab your gear, lock in, let's break it all down. Let's start with the biggest shift, Guild Wars. They're getting a full-scale overhaul, and it starts with the arrival of Warbands. No more leaving your guild on the sidelines. Now, guilds can take multiple customizable teams, Warbands, each with their own name, icon, and tactical lineup. The key points here, each guild gets one free Warband, and you can have a total of 20, a max player size of 10, down from 15. Leaders and commanders can assign players to the warbands, and each warband bids individually to enter wars. Alongside warbands comes the MMR Matchmaking system. Every player now has their own personal rating, and warbands get team MMRs based on who's in them and how they perform. The better you fight, the more your warband climbs. Win big, get rewarded even bigger. The highlights here to take away, all players start at 1500 MMR, wins boost your MMR gains, beat stronger teams for bigger gains, blowout wins equals way more MMR, and the first few weeks you have an accelerated placement gains system in place. This means your skill is going to speak louder than ever. Guild Wars just became an actual war zone. Oh, and we're not done. Now, only Warband participants get rewards, so if you want to earn those shards and get that fame up, you gotta show up, you gotta participate, gotta be in one of those warbands. Updates here include Fame and Shards rewards, now scale off of MMR and match performance. The better you play, the more you get rewarded. Also, the minimum silver bid has been increased to 200k to reduce spam. We've asked for it since launch, and it's finally here. You can now refund 80% of the silver and augmenting stones used in your gear. How does it work, you ask? Well, the refund is based on item tier. The items stay soulbound, and you can toggle the option in the Infusion UI under the Augmenting Stone tab. This helps experiment with builds without wiping out your bank account. Perfect for making sure that we're up to date for 1.1.0, or if you're looking to just switch up the build, it's a huge help without burning through all of your silver. Let's talk meta. A few targeted balance changes are hitting this week to some very key abilities. Feasting Strike has its cooldown increased from 20 seconds to 23 seconds. Shield Throw's range has been increased from 4 tiles to 6 tiles. Havoc's spell powered is down from 7% to 6% increase. And Purify, for all my healers out there, has moved from a tier 4 skill down to a tier 3 skill, reducing its cost overall to take the ability and to upgrade it. I don't know about you guys, but for all my healers out there, that's a huge change, and I'm really happy to see how this affects gameplay. They're subtle changes, but as we know, in PvP, even a percent can make all the difference. So let's see what happens this week. Aether Echo drops were getting a little too good. This patch tunes them to ensure that open world hunting stays competitive. They reduced the minimum number of materials that can be obtained from 2 down to 1, and they reduced the maximum number of materials that can be obtained from 6 down to 4. They adjusted drop chances to better match those of Binding Aether as well. They've also introduced a new material table for players below level 40, offering more appropriate early game materials such as Ripper Fangs, Shell Fragments, and Secured Leather. This keeps open world grinding worthwhile while still letting echoes serve their purpose. Alright, trade packs were printing silver like crazy, especially on the long routes, and this patch balances that out. The distance multiplier has been reduced, the base value of trade packs has been increased, and the goal here was to reward distance without breaking the economy. So they're still profitable, but less exploitable. So go get your silver, but don't expect those 400% returns anymore. We're back to real trade craft, not free farming. Crafting gets a nice tune-up this week as well. Here are the skill changes. Weaving Steady Hand increases from 2 actions to 3 actions. Carpentry's new tools is decreased from 5 actions to 2 actions. Alchemy's Stabilize Mixture is buffed from 4 actions to 5 actions, and Alchemy's Distill is from a 30% crit up to a 50%, and actions have been reduced from 5 down to 3 to keep it balanced. I believe this provides a much cleaner rhythm, stronger payoffs, and much more balance between the professions. As an alchemist, I can say, for a fact, this is going to be a huge help. Deadlands exploration just got a bit more thematic. They've changed up the rewards on us. The new second reward, the lobby of the Eternal Night Society in Somber Shade, is now open to you, offering opportunities for trade and cosmetic obtainment. The third reward has also been changed. Creatures of the vampire family will no longer attack you unless provoked, or if you gather resources near them. This change only applies to players who have unlocked Deadlands Artifact 1 or fewer. If you've already unlocked the original second artifact, you'll keep its benefits. Some miscellaneous quality of life updates. Let's rapid fire these. Max Vice Guild Leaders is now capped at 5. Corsair's Ambrosia drop rate has been increased. New sound effects are hitting Aether riffs. They fixed visual issues with the rested experience. The progress bar now behaves correctly and accurately displays the current percentage of rested XP. They fixed an issue where cosmetic materials were dropping in various quality grades, preventing stacking. Now, all cosmetic materials are correctly assigned a single rarity, allowing you to stack them properly and save that bank and bag space. They also fixed an issue where triggering Trader's Safeguard or Fortified Convoy passives did not properly put players into combat. These are some wonderful, wonderful quality of life updates, and it's super nice seeing the devs pay attention to even the very small details in the game. It's going to make it that much better for the players. So there you have it. Patch 1.0.8 is stacked. From Warbands and MMR changes to new economic balances and class tweaks, RavenQuest is leveled up big time. The devs are paying close attention to what's going on in the economy and what's going on in the PvP scene, and I'm absolutely loving it. We're going to see some big changes this week in Guild Wars, and a lot of guilds are going to be able to participate now since it only takes 10 people per warband. I think this is a great change. I think the game's headed in a wonderful direction, and it's awesome to see the devs really trying to make sure that everybody can participate in this game. RavenQuest is for the players, and we're all about it. I'll see you next week.